Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here, and welcome to my second Long Dark series of 2023, and a brand new series premiere in the Against All Challenges Metaseries. Why Metaseries? Against All Challenges is a series of series in the channel's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time time slot. And yes, as I said, this is the second one. Nomad came first and is now complete, with more than 20 episodes for you to enjoy me getting way more loot than I know what to do with. I've been playing the Long Dark since 2015. But, and this is true, I haven't touched the challenges since the game left early access in 2017. Any of them. New ones, old ones I've done series on, ones I haven't done series on. None of them. So we are doing all of them. Uncut, unedited, unadulterated. Every one of them, going in order from easiest to hardest, dedicating a separate playlist in the Metaseries to each one, culminating in Escape the Darkwalker and As the Dead Sleep in that order, neither of which I've ever played. Here are the rules. If I fail a challenge, I will start over within the same playlist and try again until I succeed. Each challenge will have its own series as part of a larger ongoing effort until it's done. So it's going to be a while yet. Against all odds, Season 7 might even start in another time slot while this challenge run is still ongoing. You can consider this meta-series a kind of commemorative run of my returning to YouTube from a very long hiatus. So I'm still shaking off a bit of rust, and I am working my way back up to a level of gameplay and commentary that I am more accustomed to. But before we get the next challenge underway, thank you so much to all our new channel members, nobles and champions alike. Whether you joined today, last week, or literally as soon as you could, which was pretty much last week, if you hang out in the comments section, you may have noticed some shiny new badges next to some names. Members get badges, and also unique emotes for use in comments and in live chat, among other community perks. And I'm telling you this, A, to shout out our champions, whose names are on your screens right now, and B, because members are making the channel better. And they're doing it by breaking me and the channel free of the algorithm. The more members the channel has, the more fully I can focus on making more of the content that we all truly enjoy. I would much rather worry about earning your support than earning a computer algorithm's favor. So if you're a noble or a champion, thank you for making that possible. If you're a longtime subscriber just now realizing the channel's back online, thank you for years of support, and get comfy, because we're back and we're just getting started. By the way, to celebrate the completion of Nomad, members, here you go. Don't use that in every single comment for the next week, please. And now we turn to the Archivist Challenge. In the quiet apocalypse, fragments of the old world are few and far between. Collect all the buffer memories you can find to preserve their echoes. During the Aurora, collect buffer memories from across Great Bear Island at the locations listed in your journal. So before I click on confirm here, let me go ahead and acknowledge something about this challenge that is really exciting for me as we begin here. I don't believe I mentioned this at any point during Nomad either. I hadn't played Nomad before, even before the game came out with Wintermute Episode 1 in 2017. So that was a first-time thing for me. But the thing about Nomad was that I knew that I was going to be given a list of locations mainly within the OG areas of the Long Dark that I was familiar with, that I knew more or less how to get to, and that would be a fairly straightforward challenge. So it was a good exercise in kind of shaking off some commentary rust and kind of interacting with the community, having a good time, but it was a very straightforward challenge, and we all knew it would be. With Archivist, it's still going to be reasonably low difficulty, but here's the thing. I know very little about this challenge. I know what I heard about it when it came out, but I've never seen it played. I've never seen a VOD. I've never seen a stream. I've never played it myself. So this is a somewhat more interesting, easy challenge for me to dive into already from the very beginning, which is why I wanted to save it for, well, something other than first place. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to go with Jennifer again. Might mix it up a little bit for the next tier of challenges, but let's say AAC Archivist. All right, so those are the same directions we were just given as before. And while the challenge is loading, let me take this opportunity to issue a general warning for anyone who might be sensitive to flashing lights on the screen, because this series will rely heavily on active aurora to make the electronics in the various locations that we visit turn on so that we can interact with them and find the buffer memories. In some places, that's going to mean some flickering light bulbs and lots of flashing. So please take a moment to pause the video and prepare, or perhaps not watch the video at all if you do have that kind of sensitivity, because I'm recording this particular warning after recording the episode, and I can tell you that particular effect is going to start in just a few seconds. Ooh, starting off with an aurora right away. So we are in the house in Milton. Let's take a look at the journal. All right, buffer memories collected. The Orca gas station and the post office. Okay, and what do I have on me? I do have a flashlight. That's a really interesting starting item. So I can use that out of the gate. To see things. And are we at the beginning of the night, or we're in the middle of the night? All right, so I don't want to waste too much time, but ooh, that's raw meat. Hang on. Let me not worry about that until I can cook it. So we're going to have still fairly generous loot tables here in this playthrough. But with the aurora supercharging the wildlife, especially the mean wildlife, and with our objectives only discoverable, as far as I know, when there are aurora active, which might not be every night. I don't know how the challenge works. I don't want to be told. That is going to mix things up. I don't know what's going to happen. I literally don't. I've never done this before, so I'm just going to go through very quickly. All right, we got some peanut butter there. Just so I can have some base food supplies to start with. There's some Not Just Any grape soda. Or sorry, that's Not Just Any Summit soda, Legion. That's not Stacy's. All right, so we've got a cotton toque there on the ground. Okay, so we had the Orca gas station and the post office. Let's go ahead and try and get to the post office, because it's right across the road here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, no, this is the credit union. That's a wolf. So we're gonna run. Yep, he hears us. Inside we go. Nice and fast. All right, buffer memory number 1. Where are you? Hello. New buffer memory added to journal. After 3 years here, it's starting to feel like home. Still, we get fewer and fewer pieces of mail. For all the letter writing folks in Milton get up to, it's a shame they receive so few responses. Okay. Let's take a look around here real quick while we are here. And then we have to get to the gas station relatively quickly before the night ends, because if these are our locations in Milton, I want to try to get to both of them while I have the opportunity. So let's do that. I'm a little nervous. Like, I know this is not one of the nerve-wracking challenges per se, but just the inherent curveball of needing to rely on the aurora and having just started and feeling like I'm kind of having to race against the night to find everything. Am I forgetting anything? Hang on. Did I loot that? Yes, I did. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I can still hear that wolf. Pretty night, at least. I don't see any other furry woodland friends, but I'm going to keep this flashlight on just in case I have to shine it at any wildlife to get them to stay the heck away from me. This is the Orca gas station, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, hello. You... Alright, frickin' demon. The doe, they're new to the game. We're still adjusting to their presence. Thankfully, that one didn't make any demonic noises at me, but I'm still going to call it a demon because it kind of startled me. Came running at me out of the night. Oh, wait, I don't have a crowbar, do I? Damn it! Alright, hang on. Yep, I'm going to need a crowbar to get in here, and I don't have one. So that's going to put a damper on my plans, unless I can find one very quickly, which is unlikely. Oof. Oh, hello. Pry bar, conveniently placed. JK, we're fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. In we go. Okay. Salty cracks. Oh, wait. I've got to get to the computer. Where's the computer? Where's the computer? Where's the computer? Where are you? 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 Hi. 15 candy bars, 10 packets of beef jerky, 5 cans of peaches, 15 bottles of water. Who knew kids could eat this much in a weekend? Add this to the next order, please. All right, so that's our first 2 buffer memories. Okay, now I have to wait for the flashlight to recharge, but thankfully, we don't have to worry too much about getting hurt in here.
This stuff will come in handy.
We're not going to get attacked by Aurora wildlife in here, so I'm going to take a moment to search because we've pretty much finished what we need to do here in Milton, and it's a matter of more standard fare scavenging and making sure we have what we need to travel to the next spot. So after I've searched up the gas station here, I will take a moment to more closely study the list of locations and think about what makes the most sense as like a an order of a trajectory, if you will. What's our planned route? Which waypoints shall we set? Ooh, nice, a Woltuk. I'll take it. All right, so we're recharging a little bit of flashlight here. Let's see if we can use that to our advantage. Oh, haven't searched this locker yet. Let's check it. Nothing there. Wood matches, cedar firewood, cedar firewood. I'm excited. Like, I'm freaking loving this already just because of... I mean, yes, I had never done the Nomad Challenge before, but it's the Nomad Challenge. Can I just say that now that it's done? Can I just let that out? It's the Nomad Challenge. Like, if you know the world, even though, like, my memory of the maps wasn't perfect, and there were a few times where I was like, wait a minute, where is that? And I had to refresh my memory a bit, which I expected. It's the Nomad Challenge. This is still, in terms of its loot tables, it's going to be kind to me. But this is... Oh, screw you, spray paint. I don't care. This is so much better, and I love it. All right, we're going to lose the flashlight again. Oh, water bottle. All right. Do I have any other light source other than... No, I don't. Okay. Got an energy drink there. Let's see what's in the microwave. Nothing, of course. Alright, so we still have most of the night. So the game started us, like, right at the beginning. And by the way, if you didn't notice a moment ago, we grabbed a bedroll from in here. So that's good. Are you on? You should be. Play music for me. Thank you. That's not creepy at all. Pinnacle Peaches. Accelerant. That'll come in handy. Come in handy for making all of the comments section yell at me. Hadrian, you absolute noob, what are you doing? Put the accelerant away. No, I do what I want. We're on the 3-axe challenges. I use all the accelerant I want. I don't care. In the words of my first grade self, you are not the boss of me. I'm out of flashlight. Sad day. It's really managing to stay on for a second, though. All right, so it does seem like clothing-wise, I'm hurting a little bit. Let's see if I can wear some things. Yeah, actually, that should be on the inner layer. I'll wear that on the outer layer. I have some boots that are absolutely better than those shoes. I don't have better gloves. Still pretty cold. Still pretty cold. All right, I'm going to do a quick sweep with the flashlight while it's on. Yep, salty crackers, stump remover. Probably going to drop that, not going to lie. Orange soda. Beef jerky. And it's gone again. Of course, once the sun rises, none of this will be a problem, but I'm just trying to make the most of my time here. Alright, I think I've searched more or less everywhere I can. There are going to be some sodas in here. Let's take a moment maybe to look through and see if I can feel around in the dark. Grab any sodas? Nope. No, I didn't want to open it. I just want to look through real quick. There's another Summit soda. It's not a not just any grape soda. Okay. That's just about everything. So I guess maybe it's worth... I mean, I know I looked through here pretty thoroughly. So here's what we'll do. Let me step out the front door. Oh, I did say that I was going to take a look at our course here. Okay, so we have Mystery Lake, Coastal Highway, Pleasant Valley, Broken Railroad, Desolation Point, Forlorn Muskeg, Timberwolf Mountain. So Timberwolf Mountain, Pleasant Valley are probably going to be connected. Broken Railroad might be my next destination. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go to Broken Railroad next, which means I'm going to try, if I can, I'm going to spend some time looting in Milton during the daytime, and I'm going to avoid the wildlife while I'm looking for all my stuff. But what we'll do is we will find our way through all the loot locations, get the best stuff we can while we're here, and then make our way down into the... Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It's a ravine that's connected to this zone. You're familiar with it. It's one of the places where a moose can spawn in this zone. And we're going to make our way down that direction. And once there, we will transition to Forlorn Muskeg, and then we'll go to the Broken Railroad. And did I see Forlorn Muskeg on here? Yes, the North Tower is actually on here too. Now, where is the North Tower in Forlorn Muskeg? So we can technically go to Forlorn Muskeg next, or we can go ahead and go to Broken Railroad. Anyway, let me go ahead and leave here. This is going to be a little dicey. Maybe I shouldn't have gone out the back door. Because Aurora wolves are mean and they're sneaky, and I don't like them. I'm going to kind of move toward that. That truck, just in case. It's pretty cold. Definitely feeling the temperature. For sure. Got a flare, a Go energy drink. Let's go ahead and check the visors, because we can do that now. Nope. Doesn't appear to have anything. I'm going to leave the vehicle. That's a bunny. Hey, bunny. Okay. Let's go up here. I don't know. One thing that's going to be really nice about this, I don't know to what extent the challenge forces the light conditions that you're seeing now. Like, are there going to be auroras every single night? Or will it kind of be like hit or miss, and we just have to kind of try to be awake at night so that we can catch an aurora when they happen? I think it's the latter. It sure would be nice if the game artificially gave me some aurora. But I don't have a lot of confidence that that's going to be the case. Okay, got some more sodas. Didn't mean to turn off my light there, that's rude. Alright, let's look around. There's a book. There's a firearm cleaning kit. A stack of papers that I don't need. A wool toque that I do need. Granola bar. Alright, I think I can safely turn off my light. I can't use this computer. Yeah, so I've obtained all the buffer memories from this zone. There's nothing left to do. It's just a matter of looting the area and kind of leaving. If you're curious why the first thing I'm doing in a challenge like this, where it's similar to Nomad and like there's an objective that we have to chase that literally involves kind of traveling rapidly to different parts of the world, this is actually a very good loot zone to be in. Milton is one of the most populated in terms of building and just in terms of the loot tables. It's one of the most populated zones in the Long Dark. So you bet I am going to take advantage of the fact that I'm here. I'm going to go ahead and come up to... I'm going to do a couple of things, actually. Alright, so there's already a rope on the climbing spot. We've got a orange soda there. Where are these crows? Let's see if I can see them. I can hear them, but I can't see them. Nope. Okay. Another thing about this that I'm really looking forward to and that I'm already feeling is that this is going to be a pretty series. It'd be dangerous because being out at night when these aurora are happening is inherently risky. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be, in addition to a lot of fun, it's going to be a spectacle to look at. Hey, more demons. Alright, what I might need to do is see if I can get enough warmth by sleeping in the bedroll in the gas station. And then it'll be daytime, and I can explore Milton a little bit before preparing to head to Forlorn Muskeg and try and figure out which tower is the North Tower. Thankfully, Forlorn Muskeg is a bleak and flat and open zone. As long as there's visibility when I go looking around for a tower, I should be able to spot one and remember relatively quickly which one it is. Actually, I think I do know which one it is. I think I do know. Okay, so first of all, let me change to that other toque. That's not going to actually help me. How cold am I? 31. I'm so close. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we are now going to... Let's see what we can get away with here. I do have a can opener. I grabbed one in the kitchen at the beginning of the episode, thankfully. So, let's go ahead and eat these peaches. I'm going to eat the second can of peaches as well, because not only is that going to give us water, but these are 24% conditioned, so I would prefer not to let them deteriorate further. Alright, perfect. No food poisoning. Bedroll. Let's now we gain 7.8 degrees Fahrenheit. We're sleeping in this, so let's sleep for, let's say, as long as you'll let me. You can see us warming up there. And you can hear the end of the night. Okay. So the flashlight is now useless. But the wolves are no longer supercharged, so... let's take a poke around, shall we? First of all, we can open this trunk. Nothing? Alright, I did not look in these visors when I first came in. Let's take a look. Hi, wolf. Please leave me alone. I'm not equipped to fight you yet. All right, I could go to the bus all the way down this road and look for loot. I'm not going to right now because the much more interesting and dense loot area is this way. There's a wolf right there. Hi. Son of a... Running. Go away. I don't want any. Dude, listen, I know you think you're hot stuff trying to give me the Hadrian shakes on episode 1 of Archivist, but no. I'm not having it. I'm not doing it. Hear me, wolf? Oh, no, you can't hear me because I'm inside. Get wrecked. All right. Book. Search oven.
Prepared for anything.
Hey, a cooked fresh venison at 100% condition. How convenient. When does that ever happen? Herbal tea. Nice. All right, so it's going to be a little bit dark until I can find a proper light source. There's some coffee. That's handy. But again, the loot tables, you can already tell that we're dealing with similar loot tables to the previous challenge, so we're going to find... Frankly, I'm expecting to find virtually everything I need for close to the entire series in this one zone. I might even be lucky enough to find a gun or a bow, or at least a revolver. I think that's highly likely. That's one of the reasons I want to fully explore Milton. It is the smart thing to do, even though from an inertial standpoint, from the standpoint of like trying to get moving right at the outset, it's kind of a contradiction. In the long run, it will be the smart move. Yep, didn't search these. I can put this away, by the way. I don't need it. Okay, nothing in there. That's just... Oh, look, there's shoes on the ground. All right. Upstairs we go. That is a sport vest that I will now wear. Excellent. Table. Nothing here. All right, cool. Sorry. Hadrian uncertainty noises. They get more high-pitched and more gravelly the more stressed I am. All right. All right, let's see if this wolf is still being a camper. I'm going to just dart right across and keep looting. Okay, painkillers.
Looks like this is
raw gamey rabbit. That's tempting, but raw meat is going to draw more attention than I'm interested in right now. Hey, a hoodie. Let's put the hoodie on. So now I should have enough to keep me a little bit warmer. Did I? I did. Actually, I have 2 bedrolls. All right. Well, I don't have to drop it yet, but I will have to drop it. Or better yet, I'll harvest it, because copious amounts of cloth. Now I have to drop it. Now I have to. Because we're already encumbered. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I'm not sure I can carry much.
Welcome to ridiculous loot table shenaniganry. Cloth, cloth. Okay. Game, listen, you can't scare me right now. I'm in a house. This isn't a survival game with zombies. The ominous music is kind of... I mean, thanks. It's nice. You have an amazing score, but you're not fooling me. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. counter real quick, see if anything ended up there. Nope. Metal container.
This looks
Hey, fleece mittens. That is a welcome upgrade to the bullcrap we were wearing on our hands previously. I hate the leather gloves so much. They might be one of the most useless items in the game. Hey, here are some gloves that are made of 50% holes. Protect yourself against the cold. Or, you know, don't. Leather gloves. We know how to help. That's the slogan for leather gloves. There's a possibility you just heard me literally hit my desk because I was swinging my fist with that catchphrase. Ketchup chips. Nice. So that wolf that was chasing me into the house appears to have buggered off. Already checked the trunk. Cool. All right, so we've been in there. We've been in there. Haven't been in that trunk. Have not been back in... Oh, hi. You're right over there, aren't you? I can hear you. There's a heavy hammer in that trunk. Wow. The amount of food I have already discovered is goofy. And simple tools. Okay. This is actually, around this spot, is one of my all-time favorite, and probably one of your all-time favorite, Hadrian Shakes moments. It's also one of the first ones that I recall. I was going that way toward the Grey Mother's house, and a wolf scared me near the beginning of a run, and it was one of the first times I could remember just absolutely... I mean, essentially having a hand seizure for a few seconds. And I don't mean to make fun or to exaggerate. Like, I'm not exaggerating. My hand went nuts because I was so startled. Plus, as I mentioned in the Nomad series, and as I've discussed on the channel in the past, it's a common phenomenon when I'm just starting a series up for me to be, like, really nervous about threats, especially if I'm playing on high difficulty, because I want the series to continue. So that was one of the times that I can recall, like, almost literally jumping out of my skin. All right, I think I searched everything there. Yep.
I'll take it.
I get caught in the scarf. Now, that's not going to be better. No, it's not. So that is something we're just going to harvest. Okay, here we go. This is the first bedroom that I've found that has... Oh, decent work pants. Come to Hadrian. Nice. That has this many drawers. So, you know, just the thin wool sweater. There we go. Worn cargo pants. There we go. All right. See, this is why we're exploring Milton. If we can get our looting out of the way now, here's the thing, Legion. Here's the thing. You might have already put this together. I haven't explained it yet, but it's not terribly complicated. This series does not require us to stay in a location for a set amount of time. Now, based on what I was saying earlier, we might have to wait for an aurora. That's where we might, you know, kind of find ourselves hanging out until an aurora starts, which is frustrating, but it's not required. And it's possible that some locations, especially if the aurora are constant, it's possible that some locations will just allow us to very quickly get in and out based on getting lucky with the aurora. So, okay, we are officially, like, way down. Look how freaking encumbered I am. So, let's go ahead and think about some stuff we can harvest. We're going to harvest one of the 2 bedrolls, because that's 10 cloth. Okay, was that... I mean, I guess I can go ahead and eat... If I'm eating the heaviest items first, let's go ahead and eat the fresh venison, because that would attract a small amount of attention. Also, the main reason I'm weighed down is I'm carrying almost 2 gallons of water. Let's just point that out. So I can probably drop some of that at some point, because I've looted so much already. All right, what else can we get rid of? I can get rid of all those books, to be honest, because I will find more. I honestly don't even need the heavy hammer. Because I've already got a yeah, you know what? I'm going to drop the heavy hammer. Why am I going to use it? Why? Why? Tell me. I'm listening. Yes, I'm making a mess on the floor. I'm never coming back for this stuff. Leave me alone. Drop. Okay. I'll keep that stuff. Again, when you're doing inventory management, it's always good to look in the upper right-hand corner of each section of your inventory. Okay. Worn cargo pants. Yeah, these need to be worn on the interior. So we're in much, much better shape. I think this is also going to be better. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, we need to harvest those. That's going to be an hour and 15 minutes out of our day, unfortunately. But we'll live with it. We're going to harvest the jeans. We're going to harvest that lesser sport vest. Dipping into straight RPG terminology now. We're going to get rid of that lesser item. We're looking for greater sport vests only, please. And get rid of that hoodie, since we've already upgraded from it. That didn't take long at all. Okay. And we are going to scrap these gloves. Even though they're not a lot of extra weight, we're going to scrap them with extreme prejudice. Get the F out of my inventory, please. I never want to see you again. Bye. 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 All right. Let's go ahead and harvest these. And of course, clothing is not our entire weight problem. There's still some additional things I've picked up that are weighing me down too much. So what we'll do is just this very thorough loot sweep for the remainder of this episode, and probably a good bit of the next one, at least. And then we're going to head straight into the Muskeg and see what we can get away with. Okay, do I have a sewing kit yet? Yes, I did. I did grab one. All right, so I'm going to drop that stump remover. Like I said, I might. I'm going to drop 2 of these cans. I'm going to drop 2 of these flares. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to drop half of my water. Because, holy crap. I'm going to drop, you know what? I'm going to drop more than half. Because that is just unnecessary. In the truest sense of the word. Okay, so let's experiment with this. Here's what I want to know. Is the aurora every single night? Let's find out. We're going to sleep for 7 hours right frickin' now. Ooh, I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Oh, I do hear it. Ooh. That is promising, Legion. That means once I'm done with the looting, we're going to have a much more straightforward situation here. Okay, let me go ahead and drink some more water. And you know what? Hang on. Before I even go anywhere, the aurora is providing us light. So I've got this extra cloth. Let's take this opportunity to repair some of the clothing that I have on me. My repair skill's not great, but let's go ahead and get the condition of this stuff elevated a little bit. Let's raise the bar. Let's have it protect us a little better. Not only because we might get attacked by an aurora wolf, and oh my god, let's not. But this is going to make us warmer from the get-go. We've already found a bunch of new gear, right? I can settle for a 93% condition there. I don't need the last 7% right now. You've got to be careful with that sometimes, and not be too much of a perfectionist when you're doing your first repairs, especially if your cloth stores are limited. Mine are not particularly limited because remember we got to salvage a bedroll, and we just salvaged a bunch of clothing. Yeah, I don't particularly care about the aurora right now. I would honestly rather use this time in the middle of the night, which wouldn't normally...
Starving.
Wouldn't normally be time that I could use for this purpose. Nice. But I can this time. Alright, so I have to make sure I check my calories. Because I am getting pretty hungry and I want to gain well-fed soonish. Hey look, 22% sardines. Drop. 25% sardines. Drop.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to pick up some of my water. Come on, there you go. Because I can use it right now. Perfect. Alright, so here's the cool thing. Let me go ahead and eat. We're going to sort by condition once again. We're going to eat this wet dog food. Not dry dog food, wet, moist just dog food. Not dry. Moist. I'm sorry. Not really, but I'll just say it on principle. I don't think you know what principle means, Hadrian. We've discussed this. Okay, so why don't we sleep now for 6 hours. We're not going to get 6. We're going to get more like 4. But we'll wake up, we'll have lots of daylight, and we can continue looking around. Perfect. All right, now let's see how much water I can get away with carrying out of here. A fair amount. Especially because I can probably now drink some. Okay. Let's go. We still don't have another light source, which is kind of annoying. I'm going to go check that car while we're right next to it. Okay. Cardboard matches. Okay. Screw you. No, I don't want any. Check the visors. Nothing in the visors. And again, for those of you who have not played The Long Dark in a while, don't yell at me. There are things in visors now. So there. It's a thing. I don't think I've been in this house yet. Confirmed, I have not. I didn't need that pry bar. Why did I pick that up? Okay, drop. Oh wow, a raw fish. Don't really need it. I will do my best to stay unencumbered for this series. Like I said, we're going to get well fed at some point.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't need that antiseptic. I'm already carrying some. I'll get that granola bar. Get that Summit soda. I'll do my best to stay unencumbered because we do genuinely not only move better, but we also do a much better job of not getting tired too quickly. Which is a big win. Alright, that doesn't actually open. Sad day. Medicine shelf.
I think I can use this.
Medicine shelf. You think you're pretty smart, don't you, Trebek? There's a second half of that quote, but I'm not going to say it. But if you know it, you know it.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's because that Saturday Night Live rendition of Sean Connery, performed by Daryl Hammond, was a bit prejudiced. Just slightly.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Just slightly. And, he finished that line with a very inappropriate remark, which I shall not quote, but I just remember him saying it, and Alex Trebek AKA Will Ferrell just replies with, "What did I just say about ethnic slurs?" Okay. Let's see. Classic Celebrity Jeopardy. It's good stuff. Look it up on YouTube. Entertainment for days. Okay, well. What am I going to do here? I've got to drop something. It's really the food at this point. So probably some sodas. Tell you what, let's go in order of condition. Let's drop the two 37% dog foods. Let's drop the sodas there. And you know what? I don't need these either. I don't need the energy drinks, so we'll drop those. Alright, that fixed that problem for the most part. I've already looked around up here, I believe. Let's make sure I didn't overlook anything while quoting Celebrity Jeopardy shenanigans. Nope, we're good. Alright, let's go. Let's freaking go. Alright, so there was a wolf prowling somewhere in the general vicinity of that way. Not too long ago, and I'm conscious of that. Alright, I've already been through this car. Already been through that house. Can't enter that house. Can enter this house. It's an under construction. Partially constructed villa. Not quite a villa, but, you know. It's a partially constructed hobbit hole. That's what it is. Okay, stepping out this direction, let's see what else we can find. That's where I just was. Let's pop into this truck real quick. Anything in the bed? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Energy bar, ragged fleece mittens, don't care. Already got some, thank you. Nothing, 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 nothing. Cool. Good talk. Alright, so we haven't actually been in the credit union yet, because we beelined to the post office. So, let's poke our heads in here, because this could actually be, especially during the daytime when I can freaking see, this could yield... Screw you, driving gloves. Hey, not just any grape soda. There it is. There it is. We're going to have to drop something else, though. I'm sure we can figure out something. Let's see. Lowest... Yeah, we can get rid of a couple of those orange sodas. We don't need them. We don't need them. Ketchup chips. Again, we are going to leave Milton with all the stuff we need to just kind of... I don't want to say blitz. No, that's a lie. I want to say blitz. But you know what I mean? Something could come up. We could hit some blitz bumps, if you will. So, I'm going to take it easy, while still going as fast as I can. And pretend that I'm not the embodiment of an oxymoron.
Wonder if I can drop
A living contradiction. Holy crap. So much stuff. Okay. Don't need any of you. Thanks. Already got 5 bandages. Nice. Frankly, still carrying more water than I would ever need, so let's drop that. That's where the main extra weight is. Metal container. Check the safe in just a second. You know what? I'm just going to go fast. All right. That looked like 23 or 24. 22. 22. $22.36. Crap. 22.36.43. Or maybe 42. 42. Hey, Douglas Adams would be proud. Got some cash, a flare shell, and some grade A maple syrup. Because Canada. Say it with me, Legion. Because Canada. It's technically why we're all here right now. Credit where due, right? Technically, that's why we're all here.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Okay. Well, let me check these real fast. But I have to begin winding down here, as much as I hate to say it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
For our first episode of our new challenge, I would just like to see if there's anything else in this particular loot location before I do so. Cloth and a book. Nice. Okay. That's just about everything. Did I drop an accelerant there? Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. Was I overzealous in my disposal of inventory items so that I dropped an accelerant? I'm sure that excited y'all, thinking I wouldn't catch it, but I did. Okay, there's that. There's that. Okay. Okay. Lockers. This feels very strange to say, but I'm not even going to go for that water. Because the thing that I've dropped the most so far is water. So I'm not going to go for that water right now. I'll go for it later on. But for now, what I shall do is I shall step outside. Just stepping outside, and then I'm going to turn around and step back inside. Because that gives me a save point. And I will stop this episode here. In the next one, I'm going to continue looting up Milton, moving as quickly as I can. We're not going to explore the entire area. We're just going to explore the town area, head out to the farmhouse, see if we can find some guns, and get what we need to safely head down towards Forlorn Muskeg using the direct route. And then head there, then go to Broken Railroad, then go to Mystery Lake, then go to Coastal Highway, then go to Desolation Point, then go to Pleasant Valley, then go to Timberwolf Mountain, and that'll be it. And because the Aurora might actually pop up every night, unless we just got really lucky with that second night, we're going to be in good shape there as well. And we'll be able to move along a little bit faster than Nomad did, which is really exciting because it makes it a less monotonous viewing experience. That was the most difficult part of the Nomad challenge, knowing that we were knocking out the monotonous one first. Now that we're past it, we can do things that are, while they're still overwhelming with loot, are much more interesting in terms of the gameplay and moments of uncertainty that can arise. Plus, again, it's going to be freaking pretty. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.